logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything. King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, staying to yourself, man. We got a video about O'Shea Duke Jackson. It says Glorilla plastic surgery is causing this problem.
Before the fame and before she got the money, she looked like this.
Here from now on, I'm going to make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm going to make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just like
care.
I'm going to do you.
But today, Glorilla,
Just like I'm gonna do you. She was super country. But this is to be expected. She came from the gutter. She came from nothing. You get some bread, you better work on your looks. Your looks is what's making your bread. It's like the talent is there, but I'm also in the limelight. I'm also in front of cameras. So why would she not go and get this stuff done? I'm going to get veneered. I'm going to get just veneer. Yeah, that's it. That's all I need is veneer. I'm a handsome king.
looks more like this. Now she got an NBA boyfriend.
Whoa, wait a minute. Is this Glorilla or is this El Glorilla? She look Puerto Rican right here. She look like
And Brandon Ingram, and all is well. But now people are investigating. Like, why does Glorilla look so different? It all started when Glorilla had this particular rhinoplasty surgery a few months ago. And
y'all, we could tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and said, Andy, baby, we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so ugly, it is, y'all, it's like this.
woo! I mean, damn, you can't please every...
You know our worst enemy is our own people. The internet will flame you. The internet will cook you. At the expense of what? Because what good does that do you? Y'all to be showing y'all true colors on the internet, man. Women, y'all be hating on each other so crazy. It'd be terrible, man. I think she did the right thing. I mean, you get some money, like I said before. You're going to work on your looks. The things that were insecurities before are now those things that you can fix. You got the money to do it, so why not do it? And people going to have something to say regardless, so whatever.
Body. Well, hold on. Again, some people think that she looks completely fine.
Yo! So if you haven't been paying attention, this picture of Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like two completely different people. This just goes to show you that you were never chopped, you were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
Now, I want to deal with this unrecognizable part because Glorilla has, in my honest opinion, a majority female audience. I would assume a black female audience. And of course, she was already lighter skinned. And now she has, some work done. But the question is, who is she trying to look good for? I mean, she already has Brandon Ingram. She has a large female audience. So what is the pressure of, this surgery? Because right now she looks, I would say, really updated and completely different than before. And that's for right now.
Imagine if she would have got money and stayed the same and looked the same as she did before. Y'all would have ridiculed and y'all would have bashed her even more. She got to the bread, got into space, got enough money to where she could change herself, and y'all still got a problem with it. Dang it. If this right here does not do what make you happy, I don't know what does. You can't make other people happy. You went and got your done. It would have been the complete opposite. You got money now. Go change your looks. She did exactly that, and people are still having an issue with it. Black people, hey, we got to do better, man. I ain't going to lie. We got to get off this. This is
While
crazy.
she is still young. But again, the person said that, hey, she could become unrecognizable. And we've already seen somebody have such an experience.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox, and they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in, so the face gets bigger and bigger.
Even though Vivica A. Fox didn't get a rhinoplasty surgery, to my knowledge, she did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, Vivica A. Fox has always been very, very beautiful. But then something happened with the Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old black woman. The BBL's a little off. It don't match the legs, but pause. Who is that? Who the is that?
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, she actually went to AI to change her appearance.
Damn.
And it got so bad that people started making fun of Vivica A. Fox.
See, I think this is where the self-hate, it gets stronger. Because prior to, first of all, let's be clear. I'm not even going to, okay, so in the past, in the 90s, Vivica was naturally a beautiful woman. So her and Glorilla's situation is a little different. But I just want to say self-hate stems from people being overly criticized about something that they're already insecure about. Glorilla was battling, probably getting judged. She wasn't that attractive. Now she's in the limelight. Now she's in front of cameras. So now people are commenting on her nose, on her teeth, on her body. So she like, okay, you know what? I got the means to do it. I'm still young. I'm popping. I'm cracking right now. I'm getting the money. So let me fix this. Vivica A. Fox is an older lady. So now she's trying to compete with the younger women. But now she's getting ridiculed, bashed. So it's like, and I say all that to say that sometimes the more y'all are, oh, she's getting old, she got wrinkles. Oh, Vivica Fox don't got no booty no more. Or, oh, and not to say that Vivica should even listen to that. She shouldn't cave into the comments. She should just allow herself to just get naturally beautiful. There's drinks you can drink. There's certain facials you can, there's workouts. There's all these things that will keep you beautiful at an older age. But sometimes you take the wrong route. You want to do it the microwave way. You want it quick. You want that right now satisfaction. And I get it. But think about what she's listening to because of her celebrityism. You know what I mean? Her being a celebrity. It's like, I'm listening to all these people. I'm seeing the younger women. Sometimes you become a victim. Sometimes you become, that person that's on the opposite side looking at yourself being super judgmental. And on top of you looking at yourself judging you, you got other people. You got millions of people around the world judging you. Y'all don't get it. All right. Y'all don't get it. Because I was one of them. All right. I used to hate my nose. I used to dislike my nose so much. And then my teeth. I used to have terrible crooked teeth. My teeth were done. My teeth was bottom row was crooked and the top was just over. It was ridiculous. I wasn't young when I got braces. God dang it, I was grown. When I got some bread, I'm like, you know what? I'm fixing my teeth. I'm going to go get braces. All right. And if I can get a little more bread, I'm going to get some veneers on y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. But sometimes the insecurities that we already have is 10 times worse once we hit the media. Once we hit these cameras and we get in front of people and they start to judge us. That's all I'm saying.
Well, what going on? What going on, Vivica? What is this? They say you looking like Tyler Perry at that bit.
Now, this is what I want to talk about because obviously Glorilla has this particular change in this dramatic new appearance, but let's look at what we are telling women in the industry or black women. Ultimately, you're telling these women that in order for you to look beautiful, regardless or if you're light skinned or dark skinned, you must undergo significant facial features. We have seen this with a bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion, we've seen it with Nicki Minaj, we've seen it with Cardi B, and now we're seeing it with Glorilla. Now, at first, it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the Black diaspora.
But this is my thing. Imagine if they continue to look how they look prior to them getting into the entertainment industry, right? Imagine if they was, all right, Megan Thee Stallion, huge. Nicki Minaj, mega huge, right? Imagine if they stayed the same as they did when they were regular day-to-day people. Imagine that. And got the love. Didn't get judged, didn't get criticized, didn't get ridiculed every freaking time they post something. You got people critiquing dumb. You got people zooming in. Look at Megan Thee Stallion toes. Look at how Nicki Minaj chin. Look at how it go like this. And then you got all of this happening. Y'all don't think that these people are still human? You don't think they read comments? If it was like that, I don't think that they would have this push to go and get surgery. It would be more love. Nobody will be super insecure like that. Everybody will feel like, okay, I'm going to get embraced no matter what, no matter how I look. We go into the gym, not only for ourselves, but we definitely want to make sure that we look good on camera. We want to make sure we look good when we go out. If you're going to judge me, you're going to have little to judge if I can fix it. If I can work out and look phenomenal in a shirt, yeah, judge me like that. Tell me my shirt too tight. You wearing a tight shirt? Yeah, because I want you to see these muscles I worked hard for. You gonna judge me? You gonna judge me off something like that. But sometimes we go a little too overboard and we try to fit that picture perfect image that other people want us to fit. And it's like, nah, forget that. Because at some point, the surgery gonna be too much and you're gonna start looking crazy. And it's not gonna be helpful, it's gonna be harmful.
And they're changing their jawline. They have adjustments to their eye areas. You know, you have nose jobs or BBLs. All of these women are transforming their looks. Of course, this happens with non-blacks also, but in the black community, this is what we're telling women, that if you want to be accepted, what you look like now is not enough. And then, of course, you pay this severe price because as you get older and you have to keep getting these Botox injections, the same thing has happened also with Lala Anthony, other people. Your face almost seems, or it could become, like disfigured, you know? And then, but you know what the worst part of that is, gentlemen? Black men get blamed for their choices. Now, again, I want to talk about the changes that women do, especially cosmetically, but that can be correlated to Black women's hair.
Why do black men always resort to attacking black women's hair in an argument? You know, people argue in life. It's a normal thing. On social media, why are they so quick to attack a black woman's hair by saying, oh, where's your real hair? Or, oh, you're wearing a wig or a frontal installation, whatever. You would think out of anyone,
Y'all know it's crazy when somebody outside of our culture is talking about this.
they would understand it the most because they grew up with moms or maybe sisters as well. But no, anytime they're on the back foot, it's straight to the hair. They're dissing their own women's hair.
Now, this guy is saying something that largely I've seen before. When black women make the decision to change their hair tone, you know, black men come back and they criticize it. And then these black men are called misogynist. You know, you don't really appreciate what a black woman looks like. But at the same time, these hairstyles are not really to please black men at all. It's more or less an insecurity issue. And this is what happens also when you look at, you know, the Nicki Minaj types, you look at the BBLs, you look at the Glorillas. When you see these cosmetic changes, instead of them saying that they have, you know, insecurity about what they look like in the industry, ultimately it will come back or be tied back to a black male preference. And you'll hear the same thing, you know, with Vivica A. Fox. Although when you look at her, at first she was exceptionally gorgeous. Even 4 to 5 years ago, in her older age, she aged gracefully. But what Vivica A. Fox did, she went and got a BBL, which in my opinion didn't serve her purposes at all. And then now the Botox injections are making her face swollen. And so then again, when you hear some of the reasons for why these women are doing this, they're going to come back and say the same reason as to why they get the weave. But the reality is this.
I made a post about how Black women are upholding this whole texturism thing in the Black community, how we're the only ones complaining about certain textures. We're the only ones complaining about, not being able to manage our hair. Why are Black women commenting talking about, oh, it's Black men fault? What the fuck do Black men got to do with the fact that you don't like your hair? Mind you, as a Black woman, I have never met a Black man who did not like natural hair. But for those of you who have, I offer, what the kind of do y'all even be around?
And I'm using the natural hair argument because this is the same argument that I want to use when it comes to women and their enhancements. And I know obviously not every woman will do what Glorilla.
Listen, for women who don't want to wear their natural hair, I completely get it. I know it's time consuming for those that have kids, or for those that are in the entertainment industry. I get it. You may not have the time. I don't know. Or you just may not want to. Who the heck cares if you do or if you don't? I don't give a dang. But I'm a man that also, too, I realize that it is time consuming. It takes a lot. Heck, it take a lot for my little hair. You feel me? But it's about if you care. That's all it is. It's about what you put your time, effort, and energy to. And if women don't want to put their time, effort, and energy into watering their seed when it comes to their hair, when I say that, I just mean nurturing their hair. Because it's steps. There's things that you have to do. And if you care enough, you're going to do it. But to blame somebody else because you don't want to do it, to me, I feel like that shows you having, I ain't going to say low IQ, but it's like you just want to find a reason or an excuse on why you don't want to do something. No, that's not it. You love what you love about yourself. Don't do it because of a man or anybody. But that's just sometimes what it is. Oh, men is the reason. Well, y'all the reason why. No, that ain't true. There's no woman that's going to control how I, operate when it comes to me working out or my hair or none of that. I may ask for an opinion. And if you don't like it, or if I don't like your opinion, that's fine. So be it. Oh, I don't like you with hair. I think you should cut it. No, I'm not cutting my hair. If I want my hair, I'm going to treat my hair. And also, not only that, my hair is going to stay looking good. I'm not going to walk around here looking crazy. But I'm also, too, not going to make an excuse. Oh, you the reason why I don't. Nah, I'm not doing that. So y'all shouldn't do that. That's crazy to me. Stop it.
Glorilla is doing, but some may see her and feel that she looks beautiful, and this is a goal for them. The reality is that a Black male partner is not going to choose you because you have a BBL. He's not going to choose you because you're doing what Glorilla is doing. You have a rhinoplasty and all of that. The reality is, for women who participate in these cosmetic surgeries, I've never really seen it enhance their ability to get them in. I mean, let's look at Cardi B. She's gotten all of these things. And what has it gotten Cardi B? To be a side chick of Stephon Diggs.
Listen, I want to end this right here. Work on your character. Work on who you are. Work on having a good conversation. Work on being compassionate. Work on being considerate. You know what I mean? Work on being a true helpmate. Work on being your man's best friend. Yes, you could go get a BBL. Yes, you could go get a nose job. Yes, you could go buy a wig. But having a genuine, pure heart is priceless. Going to work on your mental, going to see a therapist if you need to, going to talk to anybody that's older that can give you some guidance when it comes to a relationship, or even just loving yourself. That right there is the thing that you probably should put more of your finances into. Outside of that, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you're looking for love based off of how you look, or if you're looking for acceptance based off how you look, you will always be chasing a high that will never satisfy you. And y'all know where that leads to, right? Self-destruction. Being by yourself. Being this good-looking person that nobody wants to be around. Being this good-looking person that people only want to use for sexual activities. Let's be real about it. So y'all take what y'all want with that. I'm going to end it right here. The video getting a little long. I know y'all attention span is, you know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all if y'all are watching. Make sure y'all go subscribe to this channel right here, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Love his content, man. Fire content. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not get. Let me be elevating until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. See y'all when I see y'all. Be great. All right, gone.